Hello and welcome. Okay, so I already tried recording this, but I need to do it while the message is even more clear because I feel like I missed something, but also while the light is still here. So last night's full moon, let me tell you, I don't know if it's because I'm Gemini and the full moon being in Gemini was like extra powerful and extra potent, but I felt this intense feeling of like true and actual initiation on several levels. But I had like the most profound experience with spirit and just messages and downloads and information and literally so much love. Like the most love I've ever literally felt in my entire life just like poured into me last night. And I'm like still feeling like the aftershock of it because I literally can, I don't know how, but let me tell you, like I felt as a mother, I've done this 3 times. I know what birth feels like, but I literally felt like birth happening through my head. Oh my God. But if you know, you know. I know there's somebody out there. I know there's people out there that can understand what I mean by this. I had like this intense vibrating like pressure in my mind, like from my mind up to spirit. And as soon as I could like bust through and finally like I had this epiphany. That's ultimately what it was. Like let's be clear here. It was an epiphany that I had, but the physical feeling of energy like beaming down into me like was there's no words, indescribable, like speechless. But it all started yesterday, just the whole full moon, everything, right? So yesterday night, I guess you could say, I had this dream and I woke up and I felt really sad, and it was like my inner child was speaking to me and like telling me how sad they were from having this dream. And it was a dream that I had, long story short, it was about this expression that was on one of my parents' faces in this dream. And it really bothered me because this person in real life is somebody that I have like regretfully had to make this really hard decision of keeping at a distance from me, because I'm on this path right now, because it is so important to me to continue leveling up and to like radically change everything that I am into who I actually am. So it was really tough, right? So what I've been doing with my dreams to like help me interpret them, instead of like being so confused and wondering like, oh, why is my subconscious telling me these things? Like I thought I already dealt with them. I thought I was already good with this. But coming into the awareness that like, no, like this dream was a message from spirit telling me that like I have taken it upon myself to sign this soul contract, this soul guardianship of myself. So my parent self is now responsible, universally responsible for my child self. And the sense of power and the sense of joy, I guess you could say, like my inner child felt about like, wow, like I really have a loving, kind, unconditionally loving, understanding parent that's there for me now. Because I've been showing up and I've been proving to myself over and over again, like I am my highest self right now. Right now. You know what I mean? I've been doing all these things. I've been manipulating my life. I've been wow. I've been clean sweeping my mind and really being an observer in my life to make sure that all my decisions, all my thoughts, all my habits, all the things that I'm incorporating, but all the things I'm dropping as well. Does this resonate on my highest frequency? Yes or no? Period. Right? So that's why the whole thing with my parent, it's obviously difficult. Like you you have no idea unless you're going through it. But I know the outcome is obviously going to be worth it. It already has been worth it. I have already noticed so much exponential growth in myself just by removing this toxicity from my life and this reoccurring like doubt coming at me, which is causing me to creating more self-doubt within myself. Now that I'm at a point where I am unstoppable. I do not doubt myself. And when I know how to pick myself out of that. I know how to stop spiraling. I know how to catch myself when I'm in moments of wavering and to just pull myself back and say, remember where we're at, and to take everything that's happened, even this difficult situation of cutting this parent out of my life, it really is just all for the betterment and all exactly how it's meant to be, right? So after I experienced that, taking literally soul ownership of myself, of my child self, I just continue for the rest of the day and especially in the evening, but I just like download information until I finally got to this point of initiation. I'm literally laying one of my children down to sleep and the room is dark and I'm closing my eyes and I'm visualizing, speaking to spirit, and I'm like, just like tarps off, like give me what I need to know. Show me, initiate me. Like I'm literally asking the universe, initiate me so that I'm literally, without a shadow of a doubt, in the understanding, in the frequency, in the like uninterrupted connection to you to receive all the information that I need in this moment right now. So literally by doing that, my brain and my head was just like, oh my gosh, unbelievable. And then I had this flash. Like, I don't want to say my life flashed before my eyes because that just sounds dramatic. But like when I'm telling you images of just this little baby just like laying down, not being able to hold itself up, but then slowly, gradually growing, and like images and memories of these things of like when I was this age, but spirit was there. And when I was doing this, spirit was there. And it was just like confirmation after confirmation of like every single phase and stage of my life, every instance that came to me literally was follow up with a message. Spirit's been there. Spirit's been there. We've always been there. We've always been there. We have always been there. And we will always be there. Oh, I'm so tingly right now. Oh, God. But it's the truth. That's literally how I friggin' felt. And it just solidified that, like, yes, this hard decision has not come without its pain and without its digging up of things. You know what I mean? Like skeletons out of the closets, like all these feelings. Like, oh my gosh, like it has been such a journey. It's only been a couple months, but like I said, the exponential growth that I've witnessed in my own self since being on this path, since making these hard decisions, since putting myself first, there's no going back. There's literally only going up. I have literally been at the rock bottom, the absolute bottom of who I was, what I was of life. And I have literally been fucking slingshot to my ultimate highest version of myself right now. So, anyways, I just wanted to say that. I know the right people will come across this. And that's why I'm putting it out. Instead of being afraid, instead of keeping it to myself, instead of keeping this profound information and this profound download that I literally physically felt. I physically felt myself go through this process of initiation with spirit, of leveling up even more. I know you're out there. So I'm excited. Let me know Talk to me, baby. I'm so excited about this, and I cannot wait to see how my life just keeps shifting and changing and evolving and my growth. So, anyways, I'm going to the gym. Once again, showing up for myself, doing the damn thing, living in my millionaire timeline. You all know this. So, anyways, thank you so much.